Hello everyone.
Right, everybody, how's it going? Yeah, so, Daredevil.
Yeah, it's shit.
What?
Hey kids, sit up and pay attention. It's time for Retrorific.
We have to do a proper review. So, I hadn't seen Daredevil in 6 years. I saw it when it first came out and then never bothered to watch it ever again.
I rushed to the release. I went by myself on Valentine's Day to see it.
We have just watched it again together. Here is the proof. And it's an interesting result, really, because I actually enjoyed it a lot more the second time around.
Because you were laughing at it.
And James enjoyed it less the second time around.
It's my philosophy that goes with the Power Rangers movie. Yes, it's perfectly valid. Okay.
Go on.
As a kid, I loved the Power Rangers movie. It was like,
me too. Cool. I remember dragging my mum to see it. Yeah.
It was such an awesome movie.
Yeah, it was.
But that's the point. It was such an awesome movie. Now, if we sat down and watched that tonight, for example, we'd be both going like, my childhood. The raping of my childhood.
No, that's reserved for George Lucas. Let's not take that away from him.
Power Rangers was a pretty big faction. But that's beside the point. It's one of those films that you either liked when it first came out, and I know some people absolutely hated it.
I was one of the people who absolutely hated it when it first came out.
I noticed.
Yeah, I really didn't like it. See, for me, it's just so bland, you know? I mean, there are two standout performances, and they are Michael Clarke Duncan as the Kingpin and Colin Farrell as Bullseye. And I have to say,
he looks like he's having so much fun.
He is the best performance in the film. You know, he's
just laughing along with the whole thing.
Yeah, and all of his scenes are brilliant, except the fight scenes, because all the fight scenes are crap.
I think there's only two people that let down the film. Because if you actually look at the film, okay, you've got Foggy Nelson, who's absolutely brilliant. You've got the guy who plays Ben Ulrich, the reporter guy, who's actually quite cool. He's that suave little reporter.
Yeah, you've got Joe Pantoliano, who's only in 2 films in the history of the world ever, being Daredevil and The Matrix, and he's brilliant.
Maybe one shot, one shot.
Yep. Oh, I'm not in shot. Okay, there we go.
But literally, the two people that ruin the film
are the two main characters.
But seriously, it's almost as if someone dragged in Ben Affleck, like, here's a paycheck, here's a script, get ready for it, we're shooting in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck's like, rose it in and like, yes, I'm blind. I'm blind. No, I'm looking at things, but I'm blind.
I'm blind, so I'm going to walk through the whole film like this, so I make sure that I'm not accidentally looking at anything. Oh, I accidentally looked. Oh, there we go.
And then Jennifer Garner, who's there for literally to be put in skin-tight leather at some points. That's literally the only point she serves in the film.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Pretty much.
Oh, and to get stabbed in a fake hand. Ooh, the fake hand! Why the fake hand?
No, but see, I think the performances, apart from them two, are good, but
Ben Affleck was making it up as he went along, though.
Well, the two main characters are really bland, and I think the camera work and the effects and the fights are all just as bland. You know, they're just totally generic superhero bland action sequences. There's nothing interesting about any of them, and you know, all I cared about was the quirky little side characters.
Yeah, and every now and then you did have, you've got to admit, there are some really cool moments in the film, though. Like smashing the glass, catching all the towers, and then go, but again, chucking glass at you.
Again, that was a Colin Farrell moment. That wasn't
true.
Really. I didn't see that as part of the fight scene.
What about the time where he slices someone's like throat open with a card?
Again, it's Colin Farrell being cool, you know.
What about the time he killed the grandma with the peanut?
Yeah, it's Colin Farrell, you know.
Shit.
It's Colin Farrell. They should have made this film about Colin Farrell. His name isn't even on the poster. What the hell?
Even Michael Clarke.
Look. Would you prefer to see this film, or would you prefer to see this film?
You can read the blurb that way, so I'm guessing not.
No, but look at that. I would rather see the film with those two guys in it than those two. You know?
That's true. Yes. Ben Affleck is.
I remember who directed this?
Good. I don't think he directed anything else. I'll put it that way.
Hang on. Oh dear.
Who?
His name, it doesn't seem to be very obvious. Here we go. No. Directed by, the last credits, Mark Steven Johnson. I have never heard of Mark Steven Johnson.
I think we need to do an IMDb on him later. We'll put it on right on the end so you get a little clip. He has also done We said we'd do that for the Joss Whedon.
Yeah, we never did. We're not going to do it this time either. Fuck it.
Okay. Yeah, he didn't do anything else.
Do
just take our word for it.
If you're watching this, you're already on the internet. Get off your lazy fat ass and go on IMDb yourself, alright?
You probably got it as a bookmark. You're watching us speaking about shit you already know. Why are you watching us? Tell me, why are you watching this crap?
That's it. That's all I have to say about Daredevil. I really have very little to say.
Why are you watching this crap?
Yeah, pretty much.
I just love that scene where you see a CGI bullseye go flying through the air and then Colin Farrell rolling on the ground. It's just like, what?
And even the colours didn't match up. You know?
Oh god. Why'd you have that hard at the
CGI rat as well.
Oh god.
And the CGI flower that falls down like a feather.
And the CGI Daredevil.
The CGI Daredevil.
It was actually better than Ben Affleck. Disturbingly.
Oh god. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to say?
I liked it.
I didn't. Oh, okay. I want to say this before we finish. You said before that you preferred this to the first Spider-Man film, and that's why I wanted to do this review, because I take issue with that statement, mister. I
didn't say any such thing. You could not do anything.
I mean, I didn't particularly like the first Spider-Man film that much either. I didn't think it was great. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I didn't think it was great. But there's no way that this film is better by any stretch.
But what about
of
the really
imagination.
deep Catholic symbolism that occurred the whole way through?
Can I say as well, what a cop-out. He starts the film by saying, they say that when you die, your life flashes before your eyes. Then they show his whole life leading up to that point, and then he just doesn't die.
People died.
Yeah,
he killed people.
But, you know, it's just like, you know, when you die, your life flashes... Oh, wait, I'm not dying, I'm just slightly injured. Okay, I'm going to beat the bad guys now.
But it's nowhere near as good as the classic, which I will not forget from this film now. I'm not the bad guy.
Yeah.
I'm not the bad guy! It's like, he's almost cocky about it. I'm not the bad guy. I've got a huge body count behind me this evening, but I'm not the bad guy.
Oh, bad guy.
Okay.
Okay.
Farrell's good though.
Colin Farrell. Okay, Colin Farrell, good. Michael Clarke Duncan, good. Jennifer Garner, vaguely attractive, not good. Ben Affleck, vaguely attractive, boring as shite.
Vaguely attractive. I'm jealous of
From
his
a
hair.
female point of view,
I'm very jealous
I'm
of
willing
his
to
hair.
admit that Ben Affleck is a handsome man.
His hair is perfect.
Not
It
to
scares
everyone.
me.
He's not...
What gel does he use? What conditioner?
You know, even talking about this film is boring me. Can we finish now? Okay. Stay tuned next week for our... Not next week. Why did I say next week? It's not next week, it's the week after.
Depends how long you take to put it together.
Stay tuned in the near future for our review of J.J. Abrams' Star Trek. Oh, by the way...
Yes! The playground dance! Why? I've never seen a worse moment in cinema history.
We nearly forgot
I tried to forget. You reminded me, damn you!
the playground fight sequence. The worst fight sequence in the history of cinema.
It's not even... In fact, the other scene when she's going around the sandbags and there's a child drawing on a sandbag of a devil and it's really shit. Seriously!
It's just interpretive dance with seesaws and blades. And also, Daredevil is the creepiest stalker in the history of the
I can
world.
smell your perfume from anywhere!
He falls in love with her by smelling her perfume. Then he insists on finding out her name, even when he knows she's not interested. He then follows her. He grabs her hand, stops her from getting away. Then he starts a fucking fight with her. This is assault, okay? This is not a romantic love story, this is assault.
It's alright if you put it on seesaws though and they're laughing.
Oh yeah, no, that's fine then. Okay, that makes it okay.
Please tell me it was okay.
Okay, that's the end. I'm sick of ruining this film. We stopped there.
Oh no, there's one good thing. There's one good thing. It introduced me to Evanescence.
That's true.
I don't think Evanescence is that great.
That's it, I'm gone.
Just make sure you're back in time for Star Trek.
Ooh, Star Trek.
Fine,
Star Trek.
yeah, Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Star Trek.
We watch it now.
No, it's not
Oh.
out yet. We can watch Wolverine now, that's already on the internet.